Darren Rees, and welcome to another episode of Kids vs Adults Series 5. If you're listening on Patreon or Apple Podcast subscription, you have early access to the first 5 episodes. You get to listen to them before anybody else. If you're not a supporter on those places, then you are now listening to this on the main podcast a lot later on. In this episode of Kids vs Adults, we are off to go and see Dan, who's going to be playing his son Benjamin. Who will win this episode? Will it be the kids or will it be the adults? What will the forfeits be? Let's meet the contestants and find out.
So my name is Benjamin and I support Spurs and I'm 9.
You're 9 years old, you're a Spurs fan and your name is Benjamin. And who are you going to be playing today, Benjamin?
My dad, Daniel.
Your dad, Daniel. Dan, you don't have to tell us how old you are, but you can tell us the rest of it.
Yeah, I'm Daniel. I will tell you my age. I'm 38 years old, and I'm a Spurs fan as well.
Spurs all round.
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff. Well, we won't mention the North London derby. Not on this episode. That's not.
Remember it. No, I don't remember it happening. Actually,
No, me neither. Did it happen recently? No. Right. That's enough of that stuff. Right then, you two. We know who's playing. We know who's playing who. This is Kids versus Adults, and as you know, there is a forfeit for the Lahu Zahur. So, Benjamin, tell me, if you manage to win today, you're victorious. What happens? What is the forfeit for your dad, Daniel?
My dad has to make me pancakes for a week.
Is it making pancakes for a week, like every morning?
Yeah.
I said one pancake.
Now, let's start a bit of a debate. Let's start outrage. What is the ultimate pancake topping? What do you go for?
Nutella, probably.
You like Nutella, don't you?
Yeah.
I go lemon.
Me and my.
I do like it.
Yeah, that's what I said. This is it. We're old school, us. Me and you, Daniel. That's it. We're old
That's
school.
all
That's
we're
why
allowed.
Ben & Jerry's ice cream. They got Nutella. They got strawberry. You just need lemon and sugar. Anyway, so it's pancakes all round then if Benjamin manages to win. However, the adults sometimes do win. So what happens, Daniel, if you win?
Well, if I win, Benjamin has to feed the cats every morning for a week.
Damn it.
Oh, okay. And is that not? You're not a fan of doing that then, Benjamin?
I hate cats.
No, you don't.
I like cats, I just don't like feeding them.
You just don't like feeding the cat. No, I wanted him to be wash my car every day, but he wouldn't agree to it.
No.
Right. Well, we could have some smelly cat food for Benjamin, or we could have poor old Daniel in the kitchen making pancakes every single morning for a whole week. We're about to find out. This is Kids versus Adults. The last thing we need to do is find out who's going to go first. Is it Team Kids or Team Adults?
Team adult.
Oh, okay.
Team
Okay.
Adults. Okay, right. Here we go then. This is your question. Only one player from the women's side of the game has ever achieved winning 3 Ballon d'Or awards. But which one of these players is it? Is it A, Bonmati? Is it B, Alexia Putellas? Or is it C, Alessia Russo?
Right, I know it's between Bonmati and Putellas.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Bonmati, so I'm going to say A, Bonmati.
There's a bit of logical in there. We like that. And, well, I can tell you that you are 1-0 up because that is the correct answer. She has won 3 awards and 3 in a row. Right then. It could stay 1-0. It could go to 1-0. We're about to find out because this is your question. Which one of these derby names is not an official derby between 2 football teams? So you've probably heard of these. Well, one of them is made up. A, the Old Firm Derby. B, the Old Farm Derby, like oink oink, quack quack. Or C, the Neighbourhood Derby.
I have no idea, so I'm going to go B.
You're going to go B, the Old Farm Derby. Well, I can you that is officially a derby, which is what it's generally called between Ipswich and Norwich. So it's still 1-0 to the adults. The answer was C, the neighbourhood derby, which is the wrong one. Right, don't worry, you've still got loads of time to get yourself back into the game. We're only 2 questions in. Team adults, it's back to you. This is your question. Which one of these clubs has the smallest capacity in their stadium? Is it A, Wrexham? Is it B, AFC Bournemouth? Or is it C, Oxford United?
I don't know.
Okay, well, Wrexham have recently improved their ground. Bournemouth's quite small, but I think I'm going to go for Oxford.
You're going to go for Oxford. Could he go 2-0 up very early on into the game? That could be a problem for Benjamin if he does. But I can tell you that the capacity of Wrexham is 12,600 as of today. The capacity of Oxford is 12,500. So very close between those two. But the actual answer is Bournemouth. They have 11,307 to be absolutely precise. So it's still 1-0. You can equalise here, Benjamin, if you get this one right. This is your question. Fill in the blank on this famous Leeds United song.
Oh, I'm never gonna get it.
Blank on together. Okay, so what's the blank? Is it A, stomping, B, playing, or C, marching? So are they A, stomping on together, B, playing on together, or C, marching on together?
I'm going C, marching on together.
You're going C, marching on together, and there are Leeds United fans all around the world singing marching on together, because that's the correct answer. It is 1-0.
Yes!
This is the next one. Question 5 at 1-0, and we are back to the adults. In 2025, Declan Rice scored 2 absolute screamer free kicks in the Champions League for Arsenal. But against which team did he score them against? Was it A, Bayern Munich, B, FC Barcelona, or C, Real Madrid?
Oh, he doesn't know.
Funny, I mean, I hardly ever remember things like this happening, but I'm going to say C, Real Madrid.
C, Real Madrid, of course, is the correct answer. What fantastic free kicks and goals they were. Right, it is 2-1, and we are back to the team kids. Right, Benjamin, this is your question. João Pedro joined Chelsea from Brighton and Hove Albion. However, which team did he join Brighton and Hove Albion from? Is it A, Wolves, B, Watford, or C, Benfica?
I'm going to go C, Benfica.
You're going to go with C, Benfica. If you got it right, we've got a close game on our hands and it will be 2-2. But if you've got it wrong, then it remains at 2-1 to your dad. And I can tell you that a team which he joined them from was B, Watford. It was the incorrect answer. Right, still time to pull it back. Come on, keep your head in the game. 2-1. Right then, let's do this. The men's Brazil national team's away kit is what colour? Is it A, black, B, blue, or C, green?
Well, I'm basing this entirely of my memory of the 2002 World Cup and hoping it's still the same colour. And I'm going to say blue.
You're going to go B, blue. That is the correct answer. Well done. You are now 3-1 up. Right then, come on then, Benjamin. We need to get these ones right. Last season, the 2024-25 season, 2 teams ended on 100 points. But which team won the championship on goal difference to become champions for the third time in the championship? Was it A, Burnley, B, Leeds, or C, Sunderland? So which one of those teams won the championship last season?
No.
I think I know.
I'm going to go Burnley.
You're going to go Burnley. You're not marching on together, no? You're going to go with Burnley. Well, I can tell you that the correct answer was Leeds United. Oh no, don't worry about it. Right, let's keep going. Okay, next question is this. Who was the first American player to play for FC Barcelona ever in history? Was it A, Sergino Dest? Was it B, Weston McKennie? Or was it C, Christian Pulisic?
I don't know. It's going to be a guess. I'm going to say Weston McKennie.
You're going for Weston McKennie, and I can tell you that that is incorrect. It was A, Sergino Dest, and that was a episode I covered on Soccer for Kids relatively recently. Right, last question then. Here we go then, Benjamin. This is yours. Manchester City are in the top 10 for the most points to win a Premier League on 4 different occasions. But what is the most amount of points they've ever won in one single Premier League season? Is it A, 98? Is it B, 99? Or is it C, 100?
I'm going to go 100 points.
You're going to go with C, 100 points, and that is the correct answer. Well done. However, this game finishes 3-2 to the adults.
Lucky cats.
How did it feel?
What, he's going to be feeding the cats every day for a week?
Oh, that was it. It was the cats. Oh, never mind, Benjamin. You're going to have to come back and do a rematch at some point. We know that's for sure. Listen, there were some tough questions there. They don't always fall in your favour. Don't beat yourself up too badly over it. But the bragging rights are with Team Adults on this occasion. Before you go, have either of you got any shout-outs that you'd like to do for friends, family, teammates, schoolmates, anyone at all?
I'd like to give a shout out to everyone in my class and my football coach, Brian.
Nice.
Well done.
Yeah. I'll give a shout out to my wife Hannah and my daughter Sophie, who are being very quiet downstairs whilst they let us get on with this.
Good job, Sophie.
Oh my goodness, we've got our first adult winner of the series. A very well done to Dan, the Tottenham fan. You did fantastically there. Oh, poor old Benjamin, the questions just didn't fall in his favour, but I did promise him that he could come back on and give his dad a rematch, and I'm sure he'll get revenge in the future. Well, that brings this episode of Kids vs Adults to an end. Thank you very much for listening, and if you haven't already, please do consider becoming a supporter of the show and signing up on Patreon or Apple Podcast subscription. It really is those places which is keeping this podcast going. So, remember, if you know someone who loves football just as much as you do, then please tell them about the Football for Kids podcast. And whether you're playing football soon, watching it on the telly or pitch side, I hope that you enjoy the game. See you next time.